Live from historical Jack Benny Stage at the American Legion, Post 519 in downtown Palm Springs, California. It's the Mark and Tony Show, starring Mark Lantera and Tony Pomponia. Tonight's guests, singer, entertainer, Chris Lomeli. From the world-famous music group, The Fifth Dimension, singer, entertainer, Patrice Morris. And yours truly, Mark Antonelli. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm Palm Springs welcome to your hosts, Mark and Tony.
Thank you, everybody. I thought it was just a Mark show for a moment.
Never fails. Yeah, you're going to be off the stage here in a minute. Head first.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh,
Salute.
I'm always fast to sit down.
Ready?
Salute, Chandani.
Hey, true, Jindan. And again, like we tell everybody, sooner or later, you will get a glass.
I got to get one of these glasses with the cigar holder.
I
Is this
know.
what happens when you're a big star? You get one of these. When am I going to get mine?
Well, you're a big star.
All I do is get coffee cups with the, anyway. Right.
All right, so you ready?
Have a seat, will you?
You ready?
I'm getting tired
On
of
three.
standing up.
Ready?
1,
2,
3.
now.
Now, okay. Oh, man.
Yeah, we're getting old when we make those sounds.
Ay,
My God.
ay, ay. I'll
Tony,
tell you
and
what.
I know you make fun of me all the time, so go ahead.
No, I
No,
don't.
no.
I don't.
Wait a minute. Look at the leg crossed.
Okay. The leg cross. Here we go again with the
There it
cross
is.
leg. Unbelievable.
How are you, Tone?
I'm doing great, but I got a big problem.
Before the big problem, did you say hello to our little buddies
What's
over
going
here?
on over here? What's happening?
What's their names again?
Rocco and Luigi. Rocco's growing, Luigi's lagging behind. They're supposed to be twins.
I don't know what
happened
happened.
over
I
here?
don't know what happened there,
Who's
but
feeding these guys?
I don't know, but
Mark
not the right
Antonelli,
people.
you feeding these guys
Where
over
you at,
here?
Mark? How come you're not feeding them?
I mean, you
Wait
must,
a minute, you're eating over there. Where's our food?
You must like Rocco a lot more than, than
my
Luigi
God.
over here.
All right.
Luigi, Luigi's lagging behind.
There you go, Mark.
Luigi's lagging behind a little
There
bit.
it is. So anyway, what's going on?
Well, listen, I think the folks need to know about our latest excursion. Okay?
You think they really want to know
Well,
about it?
you know what? They see us on Facebook. They just see pictures of us like this.
All right, hold on. I better.
You know-
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I mean, come
Floor
on.
is yours.
Come on. We went. Where were we the other night? Over there at the.
We're just in Palm Springs at one of the local establishments.
Yeah, we went to
seeing one of our friends singing.
Yep.
As we always do.
Yep, and-
Mark, and obviously we come and see you too. So.
Yep. And you know what? We take turns buying each other drinks. So this guy's got to come in with a pair of white pants on, okay? Because he's got to look cool, all right? I mean, he's got to walk in. I mean, be honest with you, I hope you can get a picture of him. He looked like one of the Swiss Guard over at the Vatican, okay, with his shirt.
Now wait a second. Wait a minute. It's
What?
all about the smile.
Yeah. You got to be kidding me.
All right, so go ahead.
Now, anyway, so we take turns getting drinks. So I decide it's my turn because I'm a gentleman too. I'm going to be nice. So I go over to the bar and I order a couple drinks and I bring them over and I'm being very careful with my right hand because the gal overpoured them and I set it down and my left hand went a little sideways and next thing you know, this guy's jumping up like his legs are on fire. Okay.
Well, they were on fire. I had a glass of whiskey on my lap.
So,
thank you for that.
I'll tell you, I think people thought we were a little weird because I'm over there, I'm grabbing napkins over there, slapping you down on your leg over here.
No, that's too much information.
Well,
but anyway, before we digress too much, Tony, who's on the show tonight?
Oh, man, you know what? We got a great night tonight. We got Patrice Morris.
Give it up, everybody. A fabulous singer. And Tony, wait a minute. Who's she with? What group?
Oh, she was with the Fifth Dimension.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. And we
else?
have a local favorite, Chris Lomeli.
Another great talent out here in the Valley. And of course, we have our own musical director, fantastic singer, the one, the only, Mark Antonelli. So everybody, stay tuned. Ready? We'll be right back.
The saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words. At GRA's Visions, we create photography that speaks volumes and comes across loud and clear. Specializing in beautiful portraiture, we also offer photographic excellence from corporate to candid, in banquets or backyards, and from formal to fun. GRA's Visions is the only real answer to your photographic needs. So if you want it to look great, call 760-218-1938.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chris Lomeli.
I know your eyes in the morning sun, and I feel you touch me in the pouring rain, and moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Your love, how deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You know the door to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest hour. You're my savior when I fall. And you may not think that I care for you, when you know deep inside that I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Your love, how deep is your love? And I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Your love, how deep is your love? And I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Oh.
Chris Lomeli, come over and join us.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming on our show.
Oh, thanks for having me. I really
Listen,
appreciate it.
Have a seat.
That
Make
was
yourself at
great.
home.
Who's sitting first?
We usually debate that. Go ahead, have a seat. before the boom takes you out.
Yeah, really.
So you have watched their show. We always kind of banter who's sitting first.
It's
So yeah,
fun. I like that.
You like
I
that,
like
huh?
that. I like your guys' connection. I think it's solid.
We have a lot of fun. So
it's a lot of good.
Go ahead.
Okay, so give the audience and myself too, and everybody here though. How'd you get started? Where are you performing? What's going on? What makes you click?
Well, how I got started is kind of like a pretty long story, actually. I come from humble beginnings, and I kind of fell into this, believe it or not. I
Wow.
met some friends that really actually poured into me. I think they saw something special in me that I didn't see at the time. And we're talking maybe 6, 7 years ago.
as an adult.
Yeah, as an adult. Before this, there was I just did a 9-to-5 job. I was a truck driver. So
Now, that's a part that I didn't even know.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
So you learned something new, audience. Here we go. Come on, give it up for him. Truck driver, then now a singer.
Dreams can come true.
100%.
There you go.
100%.
Is there anybody that influenced you? I mean, who got you going? Who gave you that kickstart?
Oh man, well, I stayed, just doing random karaoke shows.
Yeah.
Competitions, auditions, and whatnot. So I stayed busy doing it on the weekends, but nothing too serious. It wasn't until I met a couple friends that really kind of just broke it down for me and kind of exposed me to the entertainment industry.
Yeah, yeah.
Taught me a lot of the intricate stuff. And I'm just like forever grateful. It was because I grew up here in the valley, and here is the Coachella Valley.
That
And
was
that's
my
what I was
next
going to ask.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, where did it all start? Yeah.
Where it all started was, being out here in the valley, growing up in the working class. You don't really get exposed to what's really out there just in your backyard.
So you've been doing all your performing out here in the Valley up to this point, then, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So what do you think of the Valley? What do you think of everybody out here and giving you this great adulation and everything. I mean, you're knocking out of the park out here. You're
Thank
doing
you.
great.
I think a solid work ethic is really important, but so I
the key.
attribute it to that.
Yep.
The skill and the talent came later. It's just kind of all bundled up into one. But here in the Valley, being a local attraction and being a native from
Yeah.
here, I mean, what am I trying to say?
Just whatever comes to mind.
It's such a magical, valley. I didn't know how much opportunity there was out here when it comes to entertainment
Yeah.
and
From the East End to
Yeah.
the West End.
what I
Yeah.
grew up in. It was right in my backyard. I didn't even know.
And all the talent that's out here, and all of you can feed off of one another and
Exactly.
learn from
Yeah.
one another.
Yep.
That's got the energy alone has got to be something special, right?
Oh yeah, some of my best performances have been with accompanied musicians and singers.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
The one thing I noticed too is just from being at your venues when you're singing, as well as people that I talk to, including my daughter-in-law, by the way, she absolutely loves you. You got a real wide generation of people that enjoy your music, from the younger folks
Yeah.
to the older, which is a big part of us, right?
It's funny how
Yeah.
that came about because
Yeah.
when I started singing, I kind of just got thrown into it. So one of the things I would do at my shows is, I would suggest people to tell me what they like.
Yeah.
And that's how I developed, all the songs, all the covers that I do now.
So before I forget, I got to bring up something. I want you to tell all these folks who may not know what you did during COVID, because you were standing up in front of my house one day. I want you to tell these folks what you did on your own time.
Well, like a lot of other people, the pandemic was a rough time for me personally as well. I basically just, I figured out a way to stay busy by doing these things called curbside song deliveries.
Yeah.
And what I did was I figured out a way to put my equipment in my car and drive around town and deliver the gift of song to people in need of just a song or just a presence or just someone to say, hey, it's gonna be okay. It got really scary the first 3 months, and I admit I was pretty scared myself, but I said to myself, you know what, I gotta stay busy, I gotta stay social. And I really learned a lot about myself in that period, because I learned that it's more important to make someone smile than to have a great performance.
You're as smooth as what? Tennessee whiskey. Come on. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay strong on your love all the time.
You sing from the heart.
Absolutely. I'll tell you.
Please give it up, because that is special, everybody.
I'm a witness to it. We were right in the middle of August, and it was August the 9th, our 34th wedding anniversary. We had nowhere to go, nothing to do, couldn't see our children, couldn't see our grandkids. Next thing you know, I hear a knock on the door. I open up the door, and he heads to the curb and starts singing. And I go, what the heck is going on here? It was the most beautiful thing. My wife was crying.
Thank you.
And thank you so much. That was awesome. And that's
It
something,
was special to me too.
It was awesome. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that.
Thank you.
Well, listen, where are you performing, and when you are performing, what is the type songs that you like doing the most?
Ooh, okay. Well, right now I'm performing. I got a weekly reoccurring event at the Westin Mission Hills in Rancho Mirage.
Yes.
Very nice. Good venue.
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful. In October, Bernie's Lounge is going to open up in Rancho Mirage as well.
Very good.
And I'll be featured a night or two in there.
We look forward to that.
And
Yeah.
then I do a lot of country clubs out here.
Okay.
So, like on the weekends, I kind of keep it open for private events.
Okay.
Because I hate to commit to something on the weekend and then just say, hey, I can't make it. I have this
Yeah.
other event or whatnot.
I get
But,
it. You don't want to have crossover dates.
I want to keep everyone happy.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, well, Tony, any other questions you have for this gentleman?
You know what? I like I said, I think he is a jewel. He's part of our desert. He started here in our desert. He is part of the fabric of the desert.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you so much for everything that you do. You have a lovely wife as well, right?
I do.
Is she
Yes.
here with us today?
She couldn't make it. She
Okay.
couldn't make it. She had to work overtime.
Okay, hey,
like she
listen.
normally does.
Yeah, she was the one knocking
But,
on the door, getting everything together while you were setting up on the curb over there.
That's
So,
right.
it's all
That's
good.
right.
He
right.
You know-
remembers.
Oh yeah, I didn't forget. And you know what? He wouldn't take a dime of a tip either, by the way.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
You know, nothing. I
Yeah,
mean, it was all free.
The curbside song deliveries
Yeah.
was just a way for me to give back
I think it was awesome.
a lot of people poured into me in the beginning, and I just
Well, listen, we thank you. You're a wonderful entertainer, and we appreciate it very much.
We'll be right back with Patrice Morris.
Hi, I'm Mark Lantero,
And I'm Tony Pomponio.
inviting you to join us
Every Saturday morning at 10:30
on KPSE TV for the
the Mark and Tony Show, a talk show that guarantees to put a smile on your face.
The Mark and Tony Show, every Saturday morning at 10:30. Join us!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Miss Patrice Morris. Hi, how are you?
it is a pleasure. Please.
Have a seat.
We thank you for coming to our humble little show
My pleasure.
and gracing us with your presence. We do appreciate it very, very
Thanks
much.
for having me.
You look wonderful.
No, you look
Thank you so much.
fantastic. Yeah. Okay, so I've got to start off right off the bat. How did you get your start in music? Why and how did it all come about?
Well, I'm a Southern girl, Mississippi girl. Grew up in a home where everybody sang. And I got my start, of course, in church, like a lot of us did, in the choirs and directing choirs. And then I went to college, music scholarship, sang everything, opera and classical, and of course did a lot of little R&B and stuff for like weddings and everything. But my root, of course, was gospel. So I continued to do gospel. I'm the worship leader at my church. And I married a California guy.
Great. Let me ask you this. Where would that be? Give your church a plug.
Well, my church is Crossword Christian Church in Moreno Valley.
There you go.
Come on, give it up, everybody.
Yep, I married a California guy, moved to California in '81. And basically the rest is history. I met people like you, and just was blessed to just sing at different venues. I met Ruth Ruiz, who introduced me to Palm Springs area, and it's just been wonderful ever since.
Fantastic. So your passion for music, you just mentioned all the different venues that you've been involved in. So I do have to ask, out of them all, and now obviously being involved with the church and everything, which one really strikes a chord with you, no pun intended, but which one really is a driving force?
Singing with the Fifth Dimension.
Okay.
That's my real job.
Okay. Let's
you know
give
what?
it up.
That leads to my question. I've been dying to ask you this. What was that like?
I was scared silly when my first show I was just really nervous. You're looking at thousands of people. I had never been in a venue like that, even though I traveled the U.S. as a gospel artist. And then I, again, was blessed to become a member. I've been with them, I guess, about 14 or 15 years. But, you know, I was just really, really nervous. But they gave me a little grace period. And now I've got it down now.
So let me ask-
and I love it.
Let me ask you this. How old were you when you started with them?
Young.
Young.
Yeah, I know that was kind of a loaded question. Sorry about that.
Just a couple years ago, right?
I was young.
I mean, it's an exciting time for you being
Yeah.
part of the group and everything, and I would imagine just traveling everywhere.
Absolutely.
Being involved in all different types of venue and everything.
Absolutely.
Where was the most, now I'm going to get into the nitty gritty a little bit. Where is the most exciting place that you all performed at?
I would say Niagara Falls.
Really? Wow.
Niagara Falls was so much fun. It's beautiful, and we were able to relax, and the people are great, and they're used to us, and the shows are just fantastic, and everybody knows the songs, you know, and so I like that place. It's just beautiful.
So I'm trying to picture this. So was it like you guys were traveling on buses together, or I mean, was it like a...
No buses.
Really?
We planes and then limos.
Wow.
Yeah.
How
and,
nice was that, huh?
It was kind of nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you guys passed through Vegas at all?
We've done shows in Vegas,
Yeah,
yes.
I can imagine.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, we've been around.
So how many dates do you as a group try to do per year? Because I know you need some downtime just to recoup your voice and all.
I guess on the average, maybe since I've been with the group, 2 dates a month. But sometimes we have maybe 4 or 5 dates, but then the next month, nothing. So, it just kind of skips around. And of course, with COVID that year, we had the most dates that I had experienced with them. And then, of course, they were all canceled.
Yeah, that's so sad.
And so that really, it was sad to me.
But you're going to be touring again,
Yeah,
right?
I was getting ready to say,
Okay.
they were able to make most of them up because we
Okay,
got
good.
the itinerary and it looks good.
Excellent. Well, congrats for that, too.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
where can people look and find out where you're going to be at, and even here in the desert, for example?
Yeah, here in the desert, I perform at Babalu's Lounge in Palm Desert every Saturday night, 6:30. And then I perform at Bernie's in Rancho Mirage. Now, Bernie's will start back in October.
Right.
So I'll be there on Fridays and maybe Sundays.
2 great venues, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
and,
good venues.
Yeah. And I have another one coming up, but it's not developed yet, so I won't mention that one.
So
But
we'll keep that on the QT?
yeah. I don't
Okay,
want to mention that
okay.
one yet. But I post everything on Facebook, and on social media. So I post all of my shows. And of course, Fifth Dimension, they can just go to the website, Fifth Dimension, and
Check
we're
it
there.
out there.
Yeah.
Well, so how cool is that, folks? What do you think, huh?
Yeah, I was going to say, let's kind of give it up here a little bit.
I have to say that I've been to Bernie's and I've heard you sing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
I
and I'll
remember
tell you, you're fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Enjoyed every moment. I mean, I can't wait. In fact, we got to go to Babalu's one night.
Gotta go to Babalu's.
I was going to say, I've
It's
been to
nice.
Babalu's, but I'm going to have to come see you at Bernie's for sure.
Yeah,
Well, we'll
yeah.
see you at Babalu's first, then we'll go to
I'll tell you what, we'll do it all.
Yeah, there you go. We're
As a
known
matter
to
of
be on
fact,
the
we're your
bop,
groupies. We're going to follow
I
you.
love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Babalu's is a lot of fun. Pretty place. It's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, they did a nice job fixing it up there a little bit.
Yeah.
So I notice whenever we see you, you're always with your husband. And
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What a great relationship.
42 years.
I was just going to
42
say,
years.
42 fabulous years.
42 fabulous years.
Fabulous
And
years.
he's also my manager, my road dog. He takes care of everything. All I do is sing.
Well, then a shout-out audience to him.
Ken Morris.
Dan Morris. Hey, folks,
He's
how
the
about a hand
man.
for Dan Morris? All things being equal, thank you so much for being here with us tonight.
My pleasure.
And we look forward to come out and see you.
Right. I wanted to make a special thank you because I've never had the opportunity of hearing you or being around you, so I'll make a point of that. It's been a pleasure having you on our show.
Thank you so
I mean,
much.
taking the time out to be part of what we're doing here, we do appreciate it very much.
Thank you
So-
for having me.
And there's one thing I've learned. Not only is she a great singer, but even when she speaks, it makes you melt. you got a beautiful,
Thank you so
beautiful
much.
voice.
Thank
Man.
you.
Beautiful
Thank you.
voice, beautiful lady.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much,
So-
gentlemen.
What song are you going to be gracing us with this evening?
Until You Come Back to Me by Aretha Franklin.
And will that song be to me?
It would be to you.
Thank you. So, Carol, sorry about that,
It's
Carol,
always
in the
for
audience.
you. What's the deal here?
I don't know. It just has to be.
No, you don't call anymore. I sit and wait in vain. I guess I'll rap on your door, tap on your window pane. I wanna tell you, baby, changes I've been going
somehow I must explain. I'm gonna rap on your door, tap on your window pane. I'm gonna camp by your step until I get through to you. I gotta change your view, baby. Hey, yeah, until you come back to me. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, oh baby, baby, until you come back to me. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. I'm gonna rap on your door, tap on your window pane. Open up the door, I'm gonna rap on your door, tap on it, tap on it, tap on it, tap on your window pane. I'm gonna rap on your door, tap on your window pane.
Thank you again. As I say every week and every episode, we appreciate you coming to see the Tony and Mark show, or the Mark and Tony show.
I like it that way.
Or
I like it that way
the
better.
Mark Antonelli show. But anyway, we thank you just the same. So Tony and Mark, well, hold on, Tony, who was on the show tonight, by the way?
Oh, Miss Patrice Morris.
Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. One of the best voices in the band.
Chris Lomeli.
Lomeli!
We are so blessed with amazing talent. That's the whole reason why we want to put this show together to begin with, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we want to showcase what we have here in this beautiful desert of ours. Right. And you know what? I think the train has left the station.
That's right.
Right?
And everybody, thank you again. We'll see you next week.
Until next time.
And one more time for Sonny Veloci.
Hey, and the crew.
The saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words. At G-Rays Visions, we create photography that speaks volumes and comes across loud and clear. Specializing in beautiful portraiture, we also offer photographic excellence from corporate to candid, in banquets or backyards, and from formal to fun. G-Rays Visions is the only real answer to your photographic needs. So if you want it to look great, call 760-218-1938.
Hi, I'm Mark Lantero,
And I'm Tony Pomponio.
inviting you to join us
Every Saturday morning at 10:30.
on KPSE TV for the Mark and Tony Show.
A talk show that guarantees to put a smile on your face.
The Mark and Tony Show, every Saturday morning at 10:30. Join us.